Hello and welcome. Yeah, we're recorded. We're recording the right size window as well. I am blown away by how well we did earlier. And first things first, massive apologies. It was a monster session, and I'd just gone around the corner and said, no, we're going to sleep through till tomorrow morning. And then I didn't sleep through till tomorrow morning. I was watching that and I was thinking, hello. You were supposed to be sleeping until the morning, and yeah, this is still the same old. Oh wow! But to be honest, yeah, we've not. It's amazing, really, with the FS22. Obviously, well, no, we've got a cracky one, haven't we? Actually, no, thinking about it, we've got that really good one. Actually, that is my favourite pooled one. It is, although I've got to be honest, I like some of the actual standalone ones, but that is the iExtract T4 is my absolute favourite. I love it. It is amazing. It is. I also like I do like the other one as well, but that is a firm favourite of mine. I think it's the biggest one as well, and that's probably why. But you can't use it everywhere, and I think that's not full size. But yeah, massive apologies for earlier. We will now rectify this situation, but we shall first of all check just to make sure that the animals have not had a meltdown and everything's happy and all the rest of it. And I do realise I also saw an edited. It always scares the life out of me when it's in red. Now it said 50 tons, and I was like, "Oh no, I've let the I've let the sheep down, and I've not fed them properly." And in editing, I was thinking, "Not really. There's 50 tons of grass with the with the sheep, so no, they're quite happy." Very happy, in fact. No, they haven't. Yes, the world has not ended for those as well. Straw, we've got 116 tons. Wow, that's phenomenal. Grass, for some reason we've got grass in there. 402 tons of TMR. Slurry, 95 tons. Do we need to do anything with the slurry? Let's check. Yeah, I'm gonna say I don't want to let the side down, and I don't want to let the ball drop. I really don't. I want to do this as well as can be expected. And I think I put the work in the last few days, definitely. Right, production shed, manure plus slurry. Now, no, we've got a lot of digestate, and the manure plus digestate, it's like 1 for 1. So slurry on its own, though. Yeah, that is true. There's not much slurry. Right, okay, that's the one thing we're going to do before we sleep. Yeah, slurry. So we need to grab. I think, didn't I actually get that ready already? No, I left it down the. Yeah, we have got the slurry one ready though. We'll see if. Yeah, oh, we're going to drag those around again, aren't we? Yeah, I really do feel good about having to. I did it once before for a long time. I took it outside. I don't like doing that with any kind of mods, but especially not with mods I like. Yeah, and let's get it almost like above. Yeah, everybody's happy. The animals are happy. We'll stick this in. So there's a lot in there still, though. That's an awful lot of slurry. I think, what is the limit in that shed? I think it's 200 tons because we've upgraded it, haven't we? Yeah, it's 200 tons. I think we've about got that in there. So do you know, we're going to stick that in there. It's going to, I think we're going to break 2 mil. I think it's going to be one of them. Yeah, if you remember, we did spend quite a lot of cash before. We did get somewhere we were making a mil. I mean, we've got a massive, and we switched everything on. So if ever there's going to be, yeah, I'm pushing that, I can see it. Yeah, if ever there's going to be a night where we're going to make a mil in a night, tonight's the night. Now that, I've got to be honest, that is really good by any Let's Plays. Now then, we only need to go this far. No, not that far. That's going to literally just sell it. Yeah, that's where we need to be. Now we could really just reverse around the corner. Practice my reversing skills. Yeah, I apologise for this, but really I should have done this earlier, so I'm glad in a way that we didn't rush off to October morning, because I wish to do my absolute utmost of this. Yeah, I do. I had a comment from Cavalier Roy about the map and about how, yeah, a lot of people are, and I've got to be honest, it is true, it is a fantastic map, it is. I'm looking forward to going on Glen Neathan. I think I'm saying that right. I am. I really would like to, because I've got to be honest, I thoroughly loved my time on Maypole. It was fraught with troubles in the beginning. Yeah, I mean, Cavalier Roy did actually leave a comment on the channel right back in the very early days, really, and say that it was in for testing. But of course, as a content creator, you can't just... Oh, hang on a minute. I thought we'd got a lot in there. I thought we'd just seen that we'd got loads of slurry. Oh, that was... Oh, no, yeah. No, it must have been 95. I thought it said 195. It's still a lot, though. It is. I'm happy with that. Plus, which it saves us doing another 2 things. So, yes, it is. I'm glad we're finishing off. I am. Oh, no, it is. It's the silver thing. Oh, no, I think... No, that is about right. Please tell me I'm in the right thing. That's only trouble with having the slurry yard right next. Yeah, it is going up. Fantastic. So, yeah, you can see how much digestating that we've got in there. It is an awful lot. And you can see nearly everything's blue that needs to be blue. So if we're going to make a lot of money tonight, then I wouldn't be surprised. Now, the one thing I'm going to do is speed up time for a couple of hours, because when you make changes like we did earlier, it doesn't always filter through. You get it does one thing, and if the stuff doesn't go in on the hour, then it really does, it reduces the amount of income you make overnight. Now, we will get tick-ups, as you can see. We're going to take till 3, and then we are really going to sleep, relatively speaking. All my life. Okay, yeah, I seriously think that's 150 grand we just gone up in like a couple of hours. That's amazing. Yeah, so everything should be gone through now, truthfully, which is quite amazing. And yeah, our tally for our eggs is phenomenal. It is. I've got to get better at this. That's one thing I have got to definitely say. And I would like to do a Let's Play where we go massive with chickens. Now, a lot of my family have been tied up with chicken farms for almost all of their... my grandson actually works. He's a manager, deputy manager, you could say, of... Let's just have a quick look as well. Of a... yeah, no, it's exactly the same. And it should be 9 o'clock, I believe. Yeah, he's a manager of a chicken farms, and I used to inoculate chickens when I was a very young man. So yeah, they're so hot in those buildings. But I'm talking about those massive sheds, and there is one in game now. So I would like to do that, really. Oh, my life! Gordon Bennett, that's an English farm. That's 4.5 grand. Oh, mind you, we did do what we said. We're now on 3 million. Now we made 1.2 million in 1 full month. That's how explosive our farm is. Right. Well, we will check the sales. It's yeah. Oh, that's yeah. I like the mare actually. It was my firm. The Gutland mare. It was my firm favourite for an awful long time. It really was. Right. Yep. Smashing. I'm happy. Right, so then we now need to do our rounds with the animals. Yeah, let's have a look and see how much overnight we actually did. And now, wow, they haven't gone down much at all. Holsteins. Oh, of course. No, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I still can't believe I actually put the stuff in the wrong shed. I really can't believe that. Oh, wow, reproduction's up to 7. No, I did say that yesterday. Base food, no, it's going down, so they hardly eat anything. It's like a little tiny bag of yeah. Look at that though, the fitness on them, because we obviously employ someone. I've got that mod on that actually does that. I always used to do that in FS19 as well. It used to be a fantastic way, one of the best ways to actually make money. I cut my teeth on that when I moved from chopping logs and entire forests down. I moved on to horses. Yeah, I can see that in the background as well. How are we doing on that? 104. Has that gone up? Has that? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. But bottom line is, everybody's happy. So I can't feed the animals because they're already fed. So it really is a matter of, yeah, there's nothing we can do. We're literally just sitting on all of the... Yeah, one thing I am going to do, though, let me just show you the state of play within there. Yeah, now the silage should be... Wow, 400 tonnes out of 9 million. That's amazing. Wow, that's amazing. Straw silage. Wow, that's seriously destroyed that. Is this a double? Is this a 2? No, it's a single. We had some of these on, like, with loads of stuff in. Oh yeah, this is the one. Yeah, that only got through 200. That was 600 and something. Straw was on nearly double that, so that was 400 and something. Now we should have plenty of water in, if I remember rightly. Yes, we're going to last. So that's, yeah, you can see how much, though, that is doing. Now, that's the one that didn't... Oh, no, it's still got 181 tonnes in. Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, I'd like to show you. Now, the milk, I do believe we do need to do... Wow, that's used it all. Wow, the manure, the digestate, and it's used all that slurry as well. Amazing. Barley. Ah. That's right. We were making seeds out of that, and I've not done that. So we need to speed time up. We need to have a look at how much slurry is in there now. And we need to get that done. Slurry. Oh, only 43 tonnes. So it's now down to a respectable... It's about where it should be, really. 43 tonnes. So really, we don't need to do this every single time. That's going to... Yeah, that is quite amazing. Right. We need to go straight back now. Let's shut those for a little while. Although we know it makes no difference. But I'm just being professional. Yeah, it is. It's quite sad when you are this close to the end of a Let's Play, especially one as good as Maypole. It has had its ups and downs, though I've got to be honest, none of that was really down to... Well, the initial bump in the road was down to the map. It really was. But after that, it was fantastic. We've done very well on this. I would still have really liked to have done another full year. I think with the sugar and all the rest of it, we would have absolutely... But again, you can't... I've said this, you can't always... The one thing I was thinking in last session, I never mentioned it because it was such a monster, was this is like Hobo's Hollow. We've not got any monster tractors. The best tractor we've got is a 350 horsepower middle tractor. Yeah, we've got the... That is... Oh, it's not even 350. Wow, 264 horsepower. So that's nearly its equal. Now that is quite an accomplishment, to be honest. Which is obviously why we've not got any massive equipment. We've got more like teams. I've got to be honest, my favourite Let's Plays are often about that. I loved Hobo's Hollow for that. We never did that by having monster tractors. Neverland, we had huge equipment. We did have some of the best equipment in the game. And you could tell, the farm did run very smoothly. What I mean is, Hobo's Hollow and Maypole both have that in common in so much as we never did this with monsters. We not had a single massive tractor, all middle of the road, which does prove it's not all about massive. I mean, even our mower, I've got to be honest. Look at our humble mower. We did this by the sweat of our brow. We really did. It was nothing to do with overpowering equipment. Yeah, maybe the windrow is a little bit special. And also the Cavalier and the Ixter as well. That's also good. Right, milk. How much milk did we have? Oh, wasn't that because... I don't know. I thought we'd... Now then, the milk one is down at... Did we have... I don't understand that. Why have we still got so much milk? I cannot remember what we had in last session, though. I can't remember if we're still... Yeah, Court Farm, I actually sold the milk. Let's shut those for a minute. Yeah, I sold the milk. We did a few runs just to get... Because it was at a great demand in the latter part of the year. Just so... Wow, it's so shiny. It really is. But so it may be that I've not concentrated. I've got to be honest, the last few sessions we have done a monstrous amount of work. There's been very little time for me to actually look at... Oh, now then. No, we'd saw, I think. Let's just check the straw, because they always seem to need loads of straw. Although, actually, that went down. Yeah, now that's what I would have expected. If you remember... Again, I think it was either Mod Clashes or it was the Enhanced Animal. And I'd like to go and test that again. I'd like to, first of all, stick it on on a standard map, you know, literally to go in and see if it is actually okay. But I suppose actually it's probably best if I test it on something like Court Farm, but it's not active anymore, so it wouldn't matter if I... Ooh. No, it wouldn't. That is true. That would be a good thing to do. So I could record it as well, just to let you know. Ooh. I hate that when it does that. It really disorients you. He says, "No, it was totally my fault. I'm not making any excuses at all." Yeah. Right, milk. Where are you going? Have you forgotten where the milk is since this morning? Right, so then, if we've got... Now, that is going to do us really proud, that. Now, do we need to stick... We could stick some in the lorts as well. I should have done that earlier. I could have sworn that we didn't have... That we'd got rid of all the milk. Is that still not quite right? Because really, we've not got anything like the enhanced animal on at present. And that is a bit weird. And we certainly haven't got enough animals in this to warrant 200 and odd tons of milk. Definitely not. Yeah, well, at least we know that. So if we're going through the months quickly, then we're going to keep our eye on that. Right. So being as we have got such a lot, the first lot we're going to take to the Lords. Sorry, I've got to stop calling mods by the modder's name. Ooh, now that would literally pop your tyres. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do what we normally do. We worked this out a long time ago. I'm getting rusty. Yeah, we have to reverse. There's just no room. Now around. It is a bit tight. We know this. I think actually I've sort of committed. No, you're still not going to do it. You're going to have to honestly trust me. It's going to have to be a reverse job. Unless... No, you might do it actually. If you... Oh no, you remember what you were talking about earlier about hitting the back? Oh, I don't know. Actually, it might be right. Just about. Oh, I'm not sure. Sure, it's going to be close. Yeah, not bad. You did it. Right, I think we need to reverse. So we need to grab this, stick that in, and then yeah, I'm going to saunter through this. I'm going to enjoy it. I am. I'm not trying to. I was going to time lapse it, but I've got to be honest. Not mind you. Do we do that? Do we cut out the chitter chatter? No, I'm not. What? It's doing it again. Now I know there's a lip there, that much I do know, but it... Nah, yeah, that's okay. Do you know, it probably isn't a bad idea, really. We will get more traction if we do that, if we just... I'm going to show you each day the... I think we are going to go at least through the winter. I'd like to at least get us through to December, January, this particular session, so we can... Oh, that farmer's actually done that, so we can actually use the field, and I'm still going to reverse, though. Yeah, so do you know something? I think we will. I think we're going to literally time-lapse this, so I can at least get through to December, January on this session, and we're going to do our absolute utmost to do this Let's Play proud, because, to be honest, it's always the last few months when you've got all of your productions going well that... Do we? I think we do. Let's reverse and then we go forwards. And yeah, the portholes are open. We may as well leave that. So we're going to do... Be careful. Watch the McCormick. We were just singing its praises. We certainly don't want to be... What is that? Is that herbicide or... I know, I've got to get better at using these. Liquid fertiliser tank. Yeah, I have. I've got to get better at using all these. I am a terror for not using them. Although, I've got to be honest, we don't really use liquid fertiliser very often at all. So, I suppose it's not really a problem. Right, anyway. I'm going to say my words. Yeah, we're going to literally go through and do quite a bit of work. So I'm going to say my words. Yeah, I'm going to pull open the... I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the like this type of thing, and then we're going to have a bit of a rundown at the like each morning where we look through the productions. I'd like to do it properly like that, really. Yeah, but I'm going to say my words now. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Wow. Wow. That is... I've got to be honest, we were pushed to do that in Neverland. That is amazing. When you consider we are a small farm, really. I mean, yeah, if you were to compare this is a little English operation. But I suppose we have got a lot of fingers in a lot of pies, though. Really, wow, that is super. It really is ace. Remember, we had 2 dairies, though. And that's 2. Now, that is interesting. We know there was a 20 tonnes left of milk, so that's only, yeah, we must have been the excess then. That proves it, really. I'm glad about that. TMR still nice, so obviously what we've got stored in there is still fantastic. How are they doing? Yeah, it is, as I was saying, it's going down about, I think it's about 500 of oats every night, so there, that's well good. Slurry 50 tonnes this time, and that's going down such a little amount, and that's 170 tonnes, so really, oh, it's 20 tonnes up. Right, we need to get that done. That's the one thing. You obviously would have seen, yeah, my... right, so where did we stick that? Did we... no, we brought it back. It's over here. Right, and lights, I believe, are a little bit dingy. Right, let's get this. So then, yeah. No, we've just looked at the productions really last night, but we'll have a look at what we've got left. We'll do this bit of a recap. How much have we got left in there? 193 tonnes left in there. Yeah, it is amazing. Even this one, 16 times 48. 48 would be 48. Oh, I can't work it out. My brain's, yeah, it hurts. So that's pretty much all gone. There's just water left in that one. So we can actually switch that off now, because we're not going to suddenly find any more straw. Straw in that one. We have still got... Oh, that's nearly gone as well. So one more night of the grass. This is what I said. I knew we'd be able to do this. I knew it when I sort of looked at the thing, as long as we didn't muck up. Yeah, and that likewise, that's nearly gone. So there's not going to be any millions tonight. There might be hundreds of thousands because of the milk, but even that's gone now. The excess has gone. All of our things are now down to normal. Yeah, the manure's doing it itself. I can't do anything about that. Slurry, we'll stick that in. Digestate, now that. We may have to switch the digestate. The thing that stopped us on Court Farm was actually the digestate. It really was. So I think we're going to switch that on early. Otherwise, it's yeah, we're going to have like 2 or 3 months afterwards where, yeah, no, that's just stuff going in there. Now I wonder if it's that's calling for the manure. Yeah, because you see it's on blue all the time. Although we looked at it, but then it could be bringing it in and taking it straight out to where it's needed. I think it's that the Grain Quid Pro that's actually doing that. Not that it makes any difference. Now let's have a look how much we've got left in this. Ooh, that's the all-in-one. So we don't need any more milk in that. That's got an excess. Flour. We're not making any bread. We may as well. We've got 27 tonnes of flour, 66 tonnes of sugar. Yeah, the milk is too much. Still a level 6, that's going to produce a lot. It's not very strong for the butter in that, but when it's like that, it is. I'm going to say it really does produce a lot at that particular level. So, right, how are we doing for clothes? Oh, my life, that is a lot of money's worth. Right, that's the one thing we do need to get done quickly. Let's get that. There's an awful lot of tonnage of wool. I've got to be honest, if you want a fantastic thing to go into, you can have no more than a massive herd of sheep. And I've got to be honest, if you do clothes, you'll really do well. It is one of my favourite earners. So I mean, we have got a good herd. We've got a good herd of cattle. We're doing well with the milk. I mean, yeah, let's face it, we've only got 200. If we'd got a full... Yeah, I only kept the herd small as well. I would have actually, with this kind of money, had we got longer, I would have really made it massive. It was just with all that was going on, I didn't want... Well, can you imagine? We were getting 200 tonnes of milk off 100 cows. If you remember, we only had 100 cows at the time. Once it settled down, I did actually get some more... Oh, no, 5 tonnes each. Yeah, we bought another 100 cows once it had settled down. Can you imagine if we'd have had 600 or 800 or even 500 at that time? It would have been just phenomenal. But like too much. Can you imagine 6 times 200, 1200, 1.2 million litres of... That would have just been too much for anyone to handle. So I don't regret it, but had things have settled down, we would now have a big herd. I'm literally going to say that because it is true. So nearly 20 tonnes of wool. Let's stick that in, because by morning what we're going to do is speed it up for a couple of hours again, go till about 11 to give things a chance to start to tick down. So yeah, we don't need any more milk in the all-in-one, not at all, because that's yeah, we need it all in the other one, the super dairy. Well, yeah, the all-in-one's good as well actually, but yeah, clothes are a fantastic earner. Oil is a good business. Of all the businesses I started, I tried the sugar business first, and then I tried the oil business. The oil business was good. I did that at no man's land. It's about the only thing that kept me afloat. Ooh, I need to shift that out of the way. Yeah, let's fill this up while we put that in as well. Let's use our brain, and we want to get the slurry. we should be able to just about pop through that without taking out the wheel loader, hopefully. Although that's going to be tight. I think we need, yeah, let's move that out of the way. It's sort of in my swing space, really. Fantastic. Yeah, I've got to be honest, I always forget the name of that man. Thornton. On Thornton, I made an absolute fortune once I'd figured out why. It was the very first time I had that mod that makes 5 tons, and I didn't have enough sheep to produce 5 tons a year, so the pallet took forever to actually pop, and that was the reason why. Because it was 5 tons. As soon as I figured it out, I took that mod off for a couple of sessions, and we actually made hundreds of thousands. It's quite because I'd got about 4. Yeah, I'll explain what I mean by that, because you think, well, surely you should have made. We'd got 4 or 5 all-in-ones to make the wall, so we could multiply. There wasn't the upgrade mod at the time, so everything was going through slowly, and each one of them had got like 1.5, and then 2.5, and then 3.5. It was only when we went down to single, like a ton pallet again, that all of a sudden, obviously, we got quite a few pallets pop, because it was easy to make a ton, but not very easy to make 5. So we actually had quite a few single tons of clothes pop in all of those. Now that was a bit of a. No, it did work. It did work. It was just, yeah, you can always do that swivel thing, really. Again, I've got to get better at this type of thing, right? Yeah, we don't need that for. No, we don't need any in the all-in-one. I think that ours takes about 100 tons in the other one. But this is it. There was only 50 tons anyway, so this is the lot, the whole shebang, and it'll all be done overnight. We didn't check the sales. I always find it's totally pointless checking the sales because we're not going to be doing any farm work anymore. It just seems absolutely pointless. It's just a waste of time in a way. Neverland was the same. I didn't do it on that either. It is pointless, really. I thought we were speeding through, and we weren't going to do it this way. Yeah, to be honest though, we're on the back of it now. Now then, let's just check at prices on the time-saving stock check. The eggs. Now we're gonna. Yeah, we are. We're gonna presume that I sold everything. Yeah, that would sell in December, so we're gonna sell that. No, we can't sell eggs like that. This is the proper perfect month to actually take eggs. Do you know something? If I'm going to do this properly, as I'm saying, don't we need to take those to market? Oh my life. That's nearly $1 million in that. The manure. Yeah, manure. Well, that's going through though. Right, slurry. We do need to do that. Let's just pull that forward a little bit. Although, I don't know why we need to do that, because the slurry does not come this way at all. Let's grab that, and we'll put that in the production shed. Why did I switch that off? I have no idea. I suppose I'm trying to be realistic. You wouldn't leave it on overnight, would you? Same as I always switch my lights off. Well, I try to remember anyway. Yeah, I'm Saxthorpe is. Yeah, I've definitely come to a decision about Ballyspring. I'm going to leave it as a small one for now. I was displeased with the way that I had done something on Ballyspring. I wasn't displeased with some of the work that I'd done, but I was displeased. I flapped my lips a little bit too much on one of the sessions, I think, and I don't like what I said. Oh, it wasn't awful. It wasn't. I don't need to think that's not me, but a little bit too. Sometimes a little bit too quick to jump to conclusions. Yeah, on this I don't think I've really for once actually said anything that's too bad. Yeah, I mean, the only thing I really said was about the enhanced thing, which we can quite clearly see has got absolutely nothing to do with anything. We've just seen that from the milk and the slurry that we've got from right now. I do think I'm right though. We're going to go and do the eggs. We are. Let's just check everything else though. Yeah, that's brilliant. And food again. Yeah, slurry, milk, straw. It's enough. That's going to last us till tomorrow. I think we'll do a bit of a top up tomorrow. We might go and do a mad rush around. Yeah, there's 170 tonnes. Oh, that's not hardly going down. They must be eating the proper grass. Right. So yeah, we did look at those, didn't we, as well? Yeah, I was right. It went down 500. So amazing. Right. So eggs. Right. What? Oh, of course we've got the TPS. Yeah, we've got nothing posh. That's my point, really. Yeah, we will take the Vulture out. I've always got very fond memories of the Valtra, because this is the tractor that I started FS22 with. The very first tractor I had in the game was a Valtra. I bought it brand spanking new. There was nothing in the sales on day one. Oh, later on we bought the little Rex as well. That's where my love of the Landini Rex comes from. Again, it's a doughty little warrior. It used to absolutely... No, where am I? Oh, no, it is around there. You are right. It's your instincts, because when you're talking, you're literally driving on instincts. There is... Ooh. Yeah, let's stick that away, because it is getting in the way. It's 2 or 3 times I've not gone round here, because that's in the way. Yeah, now this is the windrower that, again, that I'm tempted to take out of the game. I'm not sure which pack it is in. If it's the Mack Trucker pack, then I'm not going to, but yeah, it's a shame, because it's just that back. It does some weird glitchy things, but what I think I'm going to keep it in the game. I always like to give modders a chance. Some modders never update their work, and usually new ones, big ones like H2 Studios and all of the big names, often take great pride in their work and often do update them quite quickly. Sometimes they're very busy. Rawley Christie, VSR Mod, and all of those, they actually do so many mods and things like that. They usually do a cracking... Right, I stick this undercover. And no, we will. I will. In some ways, you sort of, as a content creator, saying goodbye to the map at this point of the Let's Play, because it's inevitable and it's just around the corner. I do want to do this properly, it is true. Let's take those eggs to market and earn ourselves nearly 100,000. And I know we don't particularly care about 100,000, but I do in a way. Yeah, not. I don't care about the money. We're millionaires, but I do care about. It's a matter of how well are we going to do on Maypole now that we're here and finishing off as we should have done. Right, where did I stick the? I just had it. No, we need to take that around there anyway. Yes, I did another session earlier on Forgotten Isles. That's the one where I first started to do the VR stuff. I did a bit of a VR one. I do apologise for anybody who watches it. I just wanted to try and include you all in what's been going on that map. But it is a bit disjointed, because I've been trying lots of different ways to record the VR, and some with limited success, some with no success, some where I only got the audio. So yeah, but the bits you will see, there's bits missing, but I didn't want me to go on a fresh session. I've explained all that's going right, all that's going wrong, shown all that's going right, shown all that's going wrong. I've done that. It's round here, remember. Yeah, because I just wanted to include you in it, but it is, I warn you, it doesn't flow. It's, yeah, it's lights again. Yeah, because there's bits missing, bits of recording where things didn't record other than audio, so, yeah, I'm warning you. But I wanted to show you what equipment we got. We did do a bit of farming as well, in amongst all of the broken recordings, and it does sort of make sense, although there's a long bit in the shop that's a little bit, but I was talking and explaining what was going on, so although it's boring in a way, it's sort of explaining how we're doing with the VR testing. No, this is the right way. Right, oh, that's No, let's take everything. Let's be thorough. We've left this for too long. Although it's going to make for an absolutely epic finish of doing this, really. Only thing is, there's an awful lot of little tiny bits. Right, let's grab a pile at once. You know, let's grab a few sort of sections. I apologise for this as well, because it is messy when it's like this, but it is what it's. Yeah, I can't really do much about that. That's a lot there. Let's treat these with the respect that they do and remember that they are eggs. Thank goodness Farming Simulator. Well, these would be rotten, wouldn't they? Let's be honest. If this was real life. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. And I think I would have just. That was lucky they didn't actually drop off. They must be full beam lights. That's a little bit too bright, that is. Let's see if we can do something about it. Oh no, it wasn't actually. That is just front lights. Right, where are we going with this? That's what I want to know. Oh, I did get it. I was hoping I'd get that one as well. Yeah, so on another Let's Play, I am going to go massive into chickens. We're going to have at least one of those giant sheds, hopefully, a bit like in real life, where you often see 3 or 4, and we'll probably be a chicken farmer for once. I think perhaps it might be that reason why I've never really done it, because I literally, that was, even my grandparents, they used to, when it was the done thing to have battery hens, they had battery hens. They came out of it actually themselves before it became a free range, became a massive thing. They actually came out of it themselves. Just that they were never cruel people, and never business people, yes, but not. They didn't like cruelty to animals or anything like that. Right, where are we going? Where are we going? Ooh, Maypole Exports. Where is that? Of course, it's going to be at the edge of the map somewhere, a long way. Oh, it's not that far from the BGA, actually. Right, we're going to go the nice way. We're going to go across our little short, sneaky. I like this. Yes, I've got a lot of fond memories of the Valtra. Oh, that's a bit of wood. I have. No, we need to go this way. Yes, always. It's one of those that if it appears in the sales, I've got to snap the hand off and get it, because it just takes me back to all of those hours, that hard graft at the beginning. It really does. Now, I think it is this way. It's very subdued, very November morning-ish. I've got to be honest, the weather on this is quite good, the way the Giants have done it. It's even misty. It really is quite phenomenal. Some of the physics and effects in the game. Yeah, the Landini is another one which I usually snap my hand off as well, but it's a little bit harder to. It's good for little places. It really is. I used to use it as a fertiliser spreader, but you've got to like balance it with a weight on the front. It was a little bit tricky. No, it's right around the corner, and it's going to be flashing on the map. There'll be a green beam of light, so it'll be hard to miss, really, even for me. Now, if you'd have told me I was going to do this earlier, I'd have said no. But yeah, you've got to do it properly. It is true. There's certain things you can't sell eggs at long range, can you? It's not a production. It's eggs. So it's green. It's the best time to sell it. So let's get it done. That's all I say. Have we ever been? We've been this far for that other farm. Yeah, the McCormick. I love the McCormick. The one thing I hate about it is it's a little tiny, little islet. Yeah, it's got the most awful indicators of any. I'm not a massive fan of the Class ones. They seem impractical too. I love the John Deere ones we've got on ours. They are massive. They're fantastic. So you might hear me call John Deere's for some things, but definitely not for that. Those indicators are, I think, the best in the game. Fantastic design. Right. Sometimes it switches it off, doesn't it, if you go through the green beam of light? Yeah. Okay. It's fibbing. It is. It's fibbing. Or it's not liking the height of the trailer. That's a bit odd though. I've never known this one. Otherwise I'd have bought it with the wheel loader. Okay, let's do this the other way. Ah, okay. That's more like it. Oh, okay. We have a little slightly weird, yeah, it's not quite, seems to be a little bit farther forward than the actual sign. Not that that really matters, but fantastic. I think we will switch the interactive zone markers off. I think we can leave this and we're going to pop back to the other end because we may well not need this ever again. Interactive zone markers off. Yeah, well, if we do, we'll grab it again. It's not the end of the world. Right, so I believe we have by 9:25, 25 real minutes, we have actually managed to do this, including a run to the chicken. Let's have a look. Is there anything else I've missed? You know, the rest probably will be a totting up. Yeah, hay, canola. Is that canola being... Is the canola being stuck in the Grain Quid Pro? Because I thought we'd told that to shift. Hang on a minute. No, I think we've done it, haven't we? It's just canola oil. We need to be checking that out because I'm sure that's November, December. We've still got some canola though. We need to be checking that out. Why is it not showing us? Oh, it is canola oil down there. And December, it is green now though. Really, it's not the bright, vivid green though. So it is. Yeah, it's not quite there. Let's have a look at the canola and see where that's hiding, because we've still got time. We've got one more night really where we could stick that in, so let's see where it's hiding. Well, there's only really one place it can be hiding, and that is the large production, as it calls it, which is quite a long way down. There we go, large production. Canola distributing. Right, we need to speed time up so that actually does it. Is that calling for canola? We've just, I think the all-in-one was actually calling for it still. It's confusing when you have this many. Yeah, it's the one thing I always find about your productions at this late, you like going in and out and down and around and all in one. So canola oil is calling for it. So yes, let's speed time up for a couple of hours until at least 11, I think. We will get a few tick-ups as well, but yeah, the big bulk of our thing has really gone now. The BGA's all but finished. It's only fertiliser now, and even that's the tag end. Not that we won't earn well from it. No, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying 1.2 million we've done for the last 2 nights. I'm not thinking we're going to do that again, really. That should now be showing canola oil again. Yay. Fantastic. I do love it when a plan comes together. Yes, fantastic. That's gone in. Right. So now we can sleep through till the morning. We've done all of our jobs. Oh, you were saying? Whoa. Wow. What was I saying? Right, okay then, that is amazing. Right, now then, let's look at the time-saving stuff. I love this. I love the fact that this brings in everything all in one place. It is quite amazing. Right, so we should be seeing... Look how much the clothes are worth. In May, 354,000. Canola oil... is it's on its way down though. Right, so we need to go to that, and we need to sell the canola oil. Is there anything else? Digestates, we've got 622 tons of it. Have we switched that on in our production? Oh, we did, didn't we? We switched it on. So this is what was the same with core. It's a bit of a bottleneck, really, even if you're doing it, because it can only as much, and it is good. You look at the digestate, it's 150 tons per night, and although that is phenomenal, if you've got 600 or 700 tons, and that's a grade 2 sort of shed. So seeds 50 tons, isn't that about now? It wasn't showing us the seeds in green though yet. No. Oh, that's because there's no sell point. Although you can sell it. I did find this out on that you can still sell it even if it says no sell point. You can sell it directly from a distributor because it recognises the price, so it's selling it to a foreign market. You could say I'm making that up in a way, but in another way I'm not. Right, so then let's sell what we can do. The canola oil, whilst we are, because that is at its best. So we're looking for the all-in-one by the lot, which is quite a long way down. Here we go. So we want to speed up 1 hour. And also, what the bread isn't quite yet. I think it's December, January bread. Yeah, top price. Oh, it's not far off. It's one. Yeah, it is actually. Let's do that as well. I do love doing this. Bread. Speed time up a little bit. I know we've not fed our animals just yet. We will do. Oh, wow. Read and weep. Or read it and laugh. Wow, amazing. 6 million. That is, when you consider what we were a couple of sessions ago. Do you know, it's phenomenal. Right, let's have a look. What have we got left to do today? How are we looking? Right, base food. Yeah, that's hardly gone down at all. Holstein's still at 402 tons. Straw. We definitely need to do a run of straw. Definitely need to do the milk. Definitely need to do the slurry. So we are going to do that. That is all right. And that's going up. It was 170 odd tons. I remember looking at it. Right, okay. Right, time-lapse time. We're going to do this as a time-lapse. This may be a monstrous session, because I would like to take us at least till... Or do we just... leave this as the cut-off and do one last session, because I would imagine this is quite monstrous already. I think we're going to split it into two. So I am going to say my words. We're going to watch the robot pop out and do its business. Let's have a look. I think we'll have probably used all of the stuff out of here. Oh, well, just about. Oh, mineral feed plenty though. It's the next session. I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a time lapse before we start, and we're going to get all that little lot. Yeah, these all topped up. We're going to do the slurry, the milk, all of the jobs that need doing. Because as I said, I want this to be the best it possibly can be, and this is shocking me in a good way. I didn't quite think it would do this well. I mean, especially now that the enhanced animal production isn't on, and it's not sort of, I mean, we can't help that. We didn't cheat in any way, shape or form. We took it off as soon as we realised what it was, but it still had an impact, because obviously the goods were there, but it had an impact on them all equally. So I can't say to Maypole, oh, I'm not going to do that because that mod's muddied the water. If I cheated, now that's a different matter, but I didn't. Literally, it was me that realised something was wrong, tested, found out, and then removed straight away. So, but yeah, this is the penultimate. I think we'll probably be able to do one more session, and that will take us to the end of. Yeah, I would imagine we can take this till March morning. So yeah, we are. We've got quite a big session, I would say, truthfully, because there's a lot of work to do with running around like a mad thing. But after that, really, I think we might actually top this up a little bit like we did a few sessions ago, where we stuck a lot in, and then we can sort of speed through the months and go like January, February, March, like that, like we have done up to now. But yeah, all that remains to be said for this particular session is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on the next session, which should be the last. Yeah, it is, and Maypole has certainly surprised me in an absolutely fantastic way, really has. I'm well chuffed. But all that remains to be said is goodbye for now.